What are the issues that brought you into the race?
Well, the final one was the omnibus bill, because that thing funded Obamacare, and you go down the list, he claims he's against Obamacare and wants to stop it, but yet when he gets a chance to vote against it, I don't care if it is mandatory, vote against it. That's what we sent him up there to do, to stop Obamacare, to stop immigration, and he's done nothing about it. When he stands up and he likes to quiz these people that come before him on committees, and he sends out these great YouTube videos, but then when you go back and look at his record, he's not doing anything what he says. He's got one right now where he condemns the Department of Education. But what does he do? He votes for the Every Student Succeeds Act. I mean, it's just one dog and pony show after another. That's what got me in the race. It's not what these two guys did. Good constitutional records. Thomas Massey, for one, just to name one. There's a whole list of them on Conservative Review, but not him. He's down at 59%. Well, you go over to the other thing. There are other things you can go to and say, well, these things, you can find a rating for anything. Yeah, you can, but they're not rating on the Constitution.
You know, there are a lot of ratings. If you go to the internet, you can just go find rating after rating. And some of these congressmen, they are correct on ratings. Do you have any ratings that you could attribute that are higher than that?
Oh yeah, Freedom Works, Club for Growth, Heritage, all these which are all conservative groups. National Right to Life, Family Research Council. You want to go? Here's the interesting part.
They ignore this.
Well, at this point, you find it's like Burger King, McDonald's.
They ignore this. One question that keeps coming to my mind is when you look at the omnibus bill and all the things that are in it that are unconstitutional, how does our congressman swear an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States and then vote for an unconstitutional
Pro-life
bill?
Wouldn't vote for anything with Planned Parenthood funding?
I got into this because I am convinced that the only way we return this nation to prosperity that we need is to go back to the Constitution and honor the enumerated powers. And until we do that, this country is going to continue to go in the wrong direction. I do not see that our current sitting congressman is doing that. He's not by himself. He's joined forces with the establishment up there to continue to take us down a road that leads us away from the Constitution. You see it clearly in his vote for the omnibus bill. You can't use water to say that we've got to violate our Constitution because Georgia's water is in danger. That just doesn't hold water. So it's a very invalid argument. We've got to move back to the Constitution. That's just exactly at what point in Congress do you vote against a spending bill?
At what point do you vote against a spending bill? Is that what you're asking?
I want to know. When is he going to vote against a spending bill? I've never seen him vote against one come up he didn't like.
Well, I think the interesting issue is where we move forward on. And the one thing that's not brought up in this omnibus bill is 2008 spending limits.
Sometime in the future we'll vote against a spending bill.
At this point in time, again, from the issue here is, at this point in time, again, from the issue here is,
sometime in the future we'll vote against a spending bill.
At this point in time, again, from the issue here is,